Yeah, let's do the doorway walk, bastards. So, good news if you like Corpse Party. Corpse Party Book of Shadows creeps to America.
I have nothing left. Spare my life.
No, I won't spare your life. It will be coming to America in Europe and it will come to Europe at a later time. Exceeds Publishing, and it'll be awesome. At least if you liked Corpse. If you don't, well, I don't know. Supposedly it's going to have nice endings and everything in it. Will be released as a digital title for the PSP.
Oh, thank you for saving me. Oh, the scorpion stole all my goods.
You'd better run, trader. This is no place for you now.
Please, find my goods. I mean, my wife will kill me if I come home empty-handed. And she's scarier than the scorpion.
So, with the expansion came a new update, which apparently the update added fixes. One of the fixes stops the Dragon Head infinite times used to... there was a glitch with the Dragon Head, and apparently they fixed that. An event where the event where you get Homeworld Bone after defeating the Gargoyle has been removed. Weapon attributes are generally lower.
Now our allies get advantage.
Flame, Chaos Flame, and Electric buffs have a short time. The Mask of the Father, the Mask of the Mother, Eagle Shield, Black Knight, Great Axe, Hornet Wing, Darkwood Grain Wing, Soul Spear, Crystal Soul Spear, and Soullight Spear have been nerfed. Ooh! Wow, that sucks. People using stamina buffs got nerfed. And apparently there's also been more bonfires added, so it should be easier to get around. Interesting. Willie, do we have to make Dark Souls even easier? Come on. It's not that freaking hard, people. In other news, do you use Life on your PlayStation 3? Well, apparently Life is shutting down. The channel will be removed and, well, they'll be gone. It's also taking the folding at home away. It's a folder on your PlayStation 3. And on October 24th, which... Is it October 24th yet? What is today? October 25th is today, so... Yeah, the service is gone. And all users will end in the beginning of November 3. So if you're already a current user, it's cut off in November. There will not be any new users beginning October 24th. So if you weren't already a user, that service is already invalid to you. So apparently there's a Yakuza 1 and 2
more soldiers are coming to aid us.
That's good news. Hopefully they know something.
Sir, the scorpions have amassed at the gate ahead. Their archers hold the higher ground. If we rush now, they'll slaughter us to the last man.
I see. We will take those archers out.
So, apparently there's a Yakuza 1 and 2 HD edition coming out. And apparently it will also feature an even easier mode in plus heat-up mode, which will make combat in the game generally easier. Don't look like there's any real news about it coming to America, though. It's coming out in Japan for $65. Which is a shame. It'd be a great way to get caught up on Yakuza. So, have you heard? Disgaea is getting a Disgaea-2 kind of treatment with Disgaea Dimension 2, a direct sequel to Hour of Darkness. However, it originally was being considered Disgaea 4, but apparently this was quickly snuck out because apparently there was also Disgaea 5. So, Disgaea Dimension 2 is being considered a spin-off sequelitis of the Force game. Why Disgaea 5 is also in development right now. So it might seem like the Dimension series will become Laharu's own story. Which will be delightful. And I'm sure Pixie will be very happy. So, you remember those Final Fantasy fighting games on the PSP? Well, now there's a new game that brings even more crossovers. It's a social game. Yeah, Square Enix is doing no social game. Man, they've been doing a lot of social games. Ugh. It's being called Final Fantasy X Re, and all the games with the crossover are pretty much every single Final Fantasy numbered entry. Then Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Advance, Crisis Core, Dirge of Cerberus, Type 0, and apparently Crystal Chronicles Wing of Fates. But why the hell is there no original Crystal Chronicles? What the fuck? Really? Wings of Fate but no original? Well, screw you. Oh dear. And apparently you get a pre-wedge tour bonus if you wedge tour with the game. Is it on PC though? Actually did say what system it's on. It doesn't really mention what system it's on. Let's see. Looks like it's going to be for the iPad, apparently. And there's no announcement for an English version of it, like most of the social games Square Enix has made. Now, apparently, there's a game called Heroes of Ruin, which, I'm not sure what... But apparently it's a Diablo-style game for the 3DS, and apparently it was announced that it's not selling very well. Oh, what a bit of a shame.
You soldier.
I might have to check that game out, though. So let's see, what else we got here? So, recently it got announced that Nintendo's Wii U console will be sold at a loss. As confirmed at financial results benefiting today, the company will be sold at a loss. In addition to yen's continuous, the hardware will have a negative impact on Nintendo's profit early after. Because whether determining a price based on the manufacturing cost, we selected one that consumers would consider reasonable. Which is, of course, the big problem with console pricing. It always comes as a big... Because, I mean, look how the PSP launched.
Like this.
Everyone...
Let me check the gate.
Everyone was like, huge negative. Oh my gosh. But anyway...
Stop. Don't rush in. It could be a...
Trap.
Too late. They'll be slaughtered, all of them.
We need to find another way in. We need to hurry.
So in case you're not aware, the basic Wii U is going to be sold for $299.99, and then the Platinum is $349.99. And Nintendo's hoping to sell 5.5 million consoles by March 31st of 2013. And they're hoping the Platinum bundle will be doing particularly well. With it being sold at a loss, and 3DS, which also had a pretty big loss too, actually, because number of 3DS launched at an expensive price, and a lot of people weren't interested in getting it, so now they lowered it and sold that at a loss. There doesn't seem to be any exact numbering of how much of a loss they're going at, but it looks like they're going to be adapting with the new business. Because apparently, if I remember correctly, the 3DS was the first time Nintendo ever sold a console at a loss. So the 3DS will be the first major console that ain't a handheld to basically follow in that footsteps. So, you're looking forward to Fire Emblem Awakening? Yeah, remember, that got announced for America, which is woohoo! Sadly, we we missed out on the second remake of one of the older Fire Emblem games on the original DS. Luckily, that one's region free. Well, it has region protection if you have a DSi in that, or the regular DSs that incorporated it. But if you got an original DS like me,
Get a grip on yourself, son. We have a mission to finish.
you got original DS like me, you can still play it. But anyway, moving on. Fire Emblem Awakening will be released in 2013, which is not completely new news, but apparently the first DLC for the game has been announced for Japan, and it's apparently going to be a summer bonds about the sunny beach.
Halt, Templar! You're after the trebuchet, aren't you? We'll join forces with you.
Great. How do things stand?
The trebuchet is well protected. Archers, guards, and patrols are readying themselves behind the gate.
Can we create a diversion?
Sounds perfect. We will take that route. Once we engage the Scorpions, you must attack with all your men.
Oh no! Attack with all men! Now apparently, Ace Attorney 5, if you didn't hear, got announced. And it's being made for the 3DS, and they'll incorporate everyone in the 3D, and everyone will have 3D models, and everyone will be able to be used of the 3D. And apparently, that Apollo Justice traits are going to be carried over into the 5th game. So anyway, in case you haven't heard, Deadly Premonition is getting a director's cut version on the PS3. And apparently the creator recently tweeted that it's going to have 100 improvements.
The Templar Order.
I'm looking forward to it. And, well, I guess that makes my 360 version of the game kind of obsolete. So, oops, sorry. So, if you haven't heard, there's going to be a Adventure Time game on the DS, and apparently it's having a lot of, like, vintage connections to Zelda 2. It's kind of odd in a way. But, well, it's kind of bizarre looking, to be honest. And it really makes you wonder if it's going to work well or not. I mean, a lot of people, well, there are people who like it and don't like Zelda 2. But it looks like it's going to be mixing a lot of the eventual Link and side-scrolling and that in general. That it looks like it'll be a nice mix. I've been looking forward to it. It looks interesting to me. Now, if you're... Oh, this is going to be a hot one here. If you're a Shining fan like me, you'll both be happy and sad to hear Sega is having another Shining game. Shining Arc. But Shining Arc might turn out to be a good game. Not that I'm saying there hasn't been any good modern Shining games, but yeah, I think there's going to be some.
Now it's going to get messy.
Yeah, pretty much my sentiment, though, exactly, actually. But, there's not a lot of stuff out for it. There's only some screenshots and that, so. But, from the screenshots, it looks like Shining Arc might be shaping up to be a much better Shining game that doesn't focus so much on womanizing and really, it's like the nightmare of Shining Tears. Oh, and that thing got a sequel in Japan.
At last, the trebuchet is ours.
I hope sacrificing so many was worth it. Let's use the trebuchet to clear a path to the Scorpion Throne.
You must destroy the 2 roadblocks ahead. We'll stay and guard the trebuchet. We cannot risk the enemy taking it.
Can you help us somehow?
We could fire some shots near you to help you during the fight. You must watch it though. Try not to get hit.
Let's go, Marie. It's up to us now.